Hi, I'm Michael from BeatConnect. At BeatConnect, we're focused on how music should be made. You should be able to explore ideas freely, remix them and collaborate, and share with other beatmakers to ignite more ideas. We've designed a multiplayer experience where everyone has a part to play. With real-time co-creation, making music with friends is now more fun than ever. Our catalogs are treasure troves of musical ideas. Discover new tools and sounds with one-click installs that keep your creative flow fast and simple. You ready? Let's dive in. First, let's open the BeatConnect hub and click Enter My Studio. Now, we can create a new project. Let's start by opening up the marketplace and picking up all the free assets. I'll give you some time to do this. Pause the video and grab them all now. Are you done? Let's keep going on to the next step. First, in the top left, open up the MDAW settings. Go to the Audio tab, click Open Settings. Make sure your output and input are set to either your computer or your audio interface. Now let's go back to the DAW. Here, you can see that the DAW is laid out into different rows, called tracks. Each track can hold audio, a drum kit, or a MIDI track. These go along the timeline from left to right. To arrange your song, place different clips on various tracks from left to right. To play, click the spacebar or the play button at the bottom. To pause, click the spacebar or the play button at the bottom. Here are some hotkeys for you to use displayed on screen. Let's start by being able to change the tempo. Select the BPM at the bottom and input your desired tempo. All of our sample packs have BPM information labeled on them, so make sure to set your project to that same BPM. Now, let's take a look at My Collection. This is where you can see all different types of assets available in BeatConnect, including sounds, drum kits, MIDI clips, and plugins. This is where everything you grab from the marketplace will be. You can also add your own custom folder for sounds. Click this button and select your folder. Now, let's get started on manipulating audio. First, let's add an audio track. Use any of our sample packs to drag audio onto your audio track. On each track, you can control the volume, pan left to right, solo, or mute the track. To record, select your input, click the Arm to Record button, and then click Record at the bottom. To loop any creation, click and hold on this top timeline bar. Next, let's move on to MIDI. Click to add a new MIDI track, and select your instrument here. A MIDI track allows you to change notes and use an instrument, such as a synthesizer. BeatConnect offers a variety of free and paid instruments and pre-made MIDI clips. You can go and grab some now if you haven't already. You can open the piano roll by double-clicking the MIDI clip. Here, you can see all of the notes and hear the notes as you click them in. You can also drag in pre-made MIDI clips. You can edit these or just play them to get started quickly. Now, let's add a drum track. Select a drum kit from My Collection and drag it onto the drum panel. Here, you can sequence in the drum patterns by clicking in individual notes for any of these samples, such as a kick, hat, clap, or other samples. Here's an example of a drum sequence. You can also extend this loop out by clicking and dragging on the right side or copy-pasting. All of the features we've described are accessible in multiplayer. To invite your friends, click Invite in the top right, copy the link and send it to them. When they join, their part will open up with their name on it. You can lock or unlock parts to work together or separately. You can also sync playback to ensure play, pause, loop races, solo, and mute are synchronized between everyone that's in synced playback. Let's take a look at the effects. Add these from the marketplace to your collection and add them to any track by dragging them onto the panel from your collection. All of these plugins are accessible in multiplayer and can be arranged to make unique combinations. Now that you're all set, what are you waiting for? Go out and get started on BeatConnect. If you have any questions, make sure to join our Discord or leave a comment below. We'll see you out there.